Hey guys, how's it going? So welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do the bookstore tag. This was originally created by Robert G. Readers, and I'll link his channel below. And I was tagged by Book Blather, Dave and Olive. So thanks for tagging me. A little bit late, but we had our Halloween series going. So without further ado, here are the prompts. So prompt number 1 is, what would the hours of operation be? So I've always actually thought about this quite a bit. I've always thought it would be super cool to have a late night coffee shop slash bookstore. You know, when you want to hang out in the evening, you don't want to just stay at home, but you want to go out, but you also don't want to like go to the bar or to a party or something. Like, you just want to do something chill. I thought that I would love to have such a place. So I always thought it would be really cool to have a coffee shop slash bookstore that would be going up until 2 a.m., maybe 1 a.m. or 2. So I would say, yeah, maybe 2 to 2. I don't know. Something late in the evening, you know, so we could go out and chill. Next prompt is there a coffee bar? Yes. And do you serve alcohol? No, because I feel like I feel like we could have evening, like special days or special occasions with alcohol. But I think if you want like a late night situation, if you serve alcohol, people are just gonna come over and be rowdy and annoying. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say no alcohol on the regular, but then have dedicated evenings. And then I guess if people are nice and like don't abuse it, then maybe we could do it more often. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, let's do that. All right, prompt number 3, is there, oh, wait, I totally skipped one. Sorry. Prompt number 2 is there ambient music? And if so, what kind? So yes, I really like the lo-fi, like for hanging out, the lo-fi, like Animal Crossing-esque music, you know what I mean? Where it's very like, do, 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 but also very low volume. I think in the bookstore section, there should be like lo-fi Animal Crossing. Okay. Can I recommend, if you're into lo-fi, type in YouTube, Spotify, whatever, lo-fi Simpsons, and I can't remember. Oh, I think the guy's channel's name is Neotic. He has this amazing lo-fi music. It's not really related to the Simpsons, but you know how they have like a little GIF thing or like some video on a loop? Yeah, so it's typically some type of Simpsons thing, like Homer sleeping in his car or whatever on a loop. But I find that those ones are so good, so good. Definitely check them out. Okay, number 4 is, are patrons encouraged to linger? Yeah. And are there comfortable chairs, and what kind of lighting? Are there tables? Are there areas for group gatherings? Okay, I think I would have 3 sections in my bookstore, where there's a bookstore section with all the new books, and then a thrifted book section, and then a coffee shop section. And heck yeah, people are encouraged to loiter. That's what, you know, that's how people meet. That's how book clubs are made. That's how people talk about books and share ideas and whatever. Yeah, I want to foster that culture. So there's a part of French culture where people loiter. Like, if you go to a coffee shop or something, you can get a coffee with a friend and you're there for 2-3 hours. You will not be bothered by the waiter, because it's just a part of the culture. Just, you know, be there to hang out, be there to browse. Like, it's cool. I love that part of my culture. Okay, so I will say that yes, you're encouraged to browse. Yes, there are tables. I would separate the tables from the books areas, but I think I would still have a few chairs in the bookstore area. And yeah, the lighting would be like daylight lighting, okay? It would be not too harsh on the eyes, but still bright enough that people can actually see what they're doing. Yeah, obviously, we're gonna have events, so duh. All right, Let's see. Oh, and I think I would ideally have an outdoor area, like a terrace for coffee top or tables. My favorite thing, there was a bookstore where I used to live where it was like a thrift store coffee shop type of situation. My favorite thing to do was to go there, find a book, get a coffee, and start reading it right then and there. That is the best feeling when you get a new book you're really excited about and you get to start reading it immediately. Love it. So next we have, is there live entertainment, poetry readings, authors readings, etc. from their current works, lectures in literature? Yeah, obviously. I would love to have authors come and talk in my bookstore, or even have like, oh, that would be cool to have like aspiring author nights where people just want to read what they're doing, or I don't know, whatever. I think that would be super fun. Not even nights, but even during the day. Hey, why not? Because that's when most people can come, I guess. 6, where is your bookstore located? Is it in the busy area of a large city, a neighborhood of a large city, in a suburban strip mall, in a small town, a rural area? Question mark. Okay, so I think I would have it in the outskirts of a city because architecturally, I guess in the city would be hard to find a place with a lot of natural lighting. I guess it depends what city you're talking, but I want it to be far enough from the hustle and bustle and the pollution, oh my God, to actually, how do you say it? Be chill and have a chance at a building that has natural lighting, but close enough to be still accessible. I know I don't have a car, and in some countries that is a big problem. You know which ones I'm talking about, but still accessible to people. And I also would love to give hustle and bustle city people a chance to live the chill out culture. Number 7 is, how does your bookstore look from the outside? Is it dark or sleek and modern, or dark and brooding? I think I would have it. Okay, so first of all, I don't want none of those new buildings that are like a concrete square. We're not in the Soviet era anymore, okay? Chill. Let's have a little bit of character here, okay? So I would like a building that is architecturally, well, it tells a story, okay? I guess it depends on what country you're in, but like if it's New York City, have it be in a brownstone or in like a 1920s Art Deco building with a facade. You know, it's not just the bookstore, it's also what's around it. It's the vibe, okay? And you know, actually pay someone, if you're buying the store, pay someone to restore the facade to make it historically interesting. No, interesting. Period. I don't understand this whole like paint it white. I don't know. You know what? If it's your style, no hate, but not for me, okay? And then I would make it a wooden facade with obviously treated wood to make it good for the exterior. I would have so if I had a terrace outside, I would have a little fenced in area. I would love a backdoor terrace, like with a backyard, or like some side of like where the bookstore place is not outside on the sidewalk, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it'd be super interesting. And then I would probably, yeah, I mean, obviously the facade would have bay windows and such because natural lighting. And I think it's more inviting for people on the outside to be able to see what's going on inside. Oh, and most importantly, I think from the outside, it should look a lot smaller and cozier than it is on the inside or behind. Because when a bookstore is too big, like when it looks too big from the outside, it feels like, oh, it's a commercial bookstore. They're just selling the popular stuff, blah, 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 whatever. And also it feels like, oh man, there's going to be a lot of people here. I don't know. I feel like most bookworms, myself included, I prefer shopping for books when there's less people there and you're not like, Okay, number 8. What is your specialty? Used books, new, new and used, only fiction, only nonfiction, fiction and nonfiction? Does your bookstore specialize in a particular genre? Yes, my book, well, no, actually, yes, sorry. I would have a little bit of everything except romance, because who didn't cares about romance? Not me. But I think I would have mostly older books. I don't think I would focus on like constantly having the new releases. I think I would focus on mostly diversity and having very clear genres. I think what's my biggest problem with current bookstores is that the genres are so unclear, especially when it comes to horror and mystery. Like, they'll dump anything under thriller, and then they'll be like, oh no, it's like thriller sci-fi, thriller horror, thriller this, thriller that, but it all like it's a category dump, you know what I mean? So I think I would have more genre labels, but also more specific and clearer to actual readers. Because I feel like in regular bookstores, it's like, do the people who make categories actually read? Because I don't know, they're so unspecific and whatever. So focus on older books, and also I'd have a wider variety of authors from different countries, which I assume you've noticed I try to do on this channel. I try. I do think it's important to showcase new authors and new releases and such, but frankly, with the state of capitalism and people's expectations, and I don't mean this just in the literature industry, although that is what I'm talking about, but people, like, so many new things are coming out all the time that people don't take the time to appreciate things that have already come out, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I want to take the time to appreciate what is already out, you know? And I also, as you might have seen on my channel, prefer older things because, I don't know, the quality of literature that gets okayed to be published these days is a little... Anyway, yeah, I would probably have a focus on darker fiction overall, but not within one specific genre, except romance, if that makes sense, because... Anyway, so I would do that. And I think it would be super cool to have themed days or themed weeks where I wouldn't change the setup of the whole store, but you could have like a little featured section of, hey, here are books from the 1700s, here are books from the 1900s, here are books from Latin America, here are cool books from Asia or whatever, you know, like where you actually showcase really unknown or lesser known, I guess, authors and books, and that would be really cool. Okay, number 9 is, what is the name of your bookstore? Every booktuber has given the name of their channel, I think. I haven't seen all of the videos, obviously, but Cafe Cryptic. Number 10 is tag some friends. So I will tag people in the description. I hope you enjoy my little bookstore description. Let me know if you'd come over. Let me know if you'd shop at my place or drink a coffee or loiter. You better loiter. And yeah, try loitering. Try loitering. It's a lot of fun. Even if you do it alone. Oh my gosh. Go to a coffee shop by yourself. Okay. Sit on the terrace or wherever you can get a nice view and genuinely put away your phone, put away your doodad, electronic doodad. Don't even go there with it, okay? And then people watch. I promise your brain will thank you, and it is so much fun. People watch, write in a notebook, pen and paper, not on a computer, read a book, draw, sketch something, I don't know. I promise it will change your life. Please do it. Do it. Okay, anyway, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Click the bell button. I will see you in the next one. Bye.